Hey guys, what's up? It's Merc here from Poleshed Games, and tonight I just wanted to do a little bit of a heads up video to let you know kind of about things that are coming up in the future for the channel. This Friday, the Lich Lord and I put up our second shelf in the Poleshed, so it's actually starting to look more like an office and less like a cluttered junk room, which is a good thing because it's what we need to do. Hopefully soon, we'll have it looking entirely like an office and not like a storage room where we also happen to play games. One of the upsides of this was we almost have our gaming table completely cleared off. We've reclaimed all but 6 inches on probably each side of the table, so it's pretty good. And I mean the short sides, not the long sides. So that means it's going to open up the realm of battle reports here shortly. We had been holding off on that mostly for the fact that we didn't have all of our table space, and we didn't want to play and show you the cluttered ends of the table because it's embarrassing. Also, we may, once again, I'm planning on getting like a little GoPro digital camcorder, mostly because I guess the Lich Lord said he's been having problems with the digital camera he bought. It seems like it doesn't want to pick up audio. Picks up the visual fine. So that might mean we'll either, well, I'm going to get that digital camcorder anyway, mostly for the fact that we can take it to conventions and bring you guys convention footage. But it also means that we might be looking into getting a mic and finally breaking down and buying some editing software. So if any of you guys out there that do a lot more professional editing than we have been doing, because it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put a title and captions and credits on a video with Windows Movie Maker, let us know what you use so that we can maybe look into it. I've heard good things about the Adobe system, so it might be what we end up looking into. So that's where we stand kind of on the camera and editing issue. So moving on, I kind of have a big project coming up in the works for the channel. I'm going to try my hand at a build video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I just might put up one very long video of me putting the entire thing together, or I might put up broken up videos of assembling it. But I have finally decided to break down and get a centerpiece model for my Khador War Machine army, and I'm going to pick up the Khador Colossal, the Conquest. I don't even know how it's going to go. It's a huge model. Part of me is hoping because it's so big it will be easy to put together. But there's another part of me that says because it's so big, there might be lots of tiny little pieces that'll make it a monster to put together. We'll see. But I'm going to bring a video, either a series of like 1 or 2 videos or just one long video of me putting it together. I won't edit it. I won't do any retakes or anything. So you'll get the full unedited version of me putting that giant colossal together, and all the pain and misery that I'm sure will come with it. But in the end, we will hope that it will be worth it. And then I'll have to paint it. I wish I had an airbrush. Wish I had an airbrush so bad. But anyway, don't have that. The other thing that I think we might look into doing, the Lich Lord and myself, is maybe some Tactica sections. I've been thinking about this now for a little bit. I'd kind of like to talk about like my fleets and land forces in Dystopian Wars. Gonna give you guys a feeling of how I feel they play, and I'm sure the Lich Lord will want to talk about how he feels his Prussians and Ottomans play. Just so like if anybody out there is looking into getting into the game and looking at any of the factions we happen to have, we can kind of give you some idea of how they work and what they are. Also, battle reports. They will be coming. Spring is almost upon us here. We're currently in the odd season of ice and mud, where during the day it's muddy and at night it freezes. I don't know how long that's going to last this year, but once that's over and done with, we will be able to undercoat and paint once again. And let me tell you, I have never been looking so forward to being able to paint as I am now. I don't know what it is. I think it's just generally the games I'm now playing make me want to paint my stuff more than back when I was playing GW games. And it might just be because I have less stuff. It might be because I enjoy painting the stuff I have more. Might be knowing I don't have to sit down to the monotony of painting like 60 of the same guy. And that's usually for one unit. And that's the other thing that's coming up. I don't know when it's going to happen, but our GW video is coming. And we're going to try to make it not whiny, but we just... GW, I think, for a lot of hobbyists, is the elephant in the room that you want to talk about, and you either are a big fan and you play the games and you enjoy it, or you were a fan, you used to play the games, something happened, and you want to let people know what happened that drove you away. Because to new hobbyists coming into the system, into this hobby and the gaming part of it, GW is the omnipresent monolithic empire, and not a lot of people know of other systems out there. So I just think it'll be good to talk about why we kind of gave up on GW, and to talk about the good times we had while we were playing their games. And that's coming up in another video. But I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you have any recommendations on how to do a build video, Chauncey, I know you do these a lot, my friend. I have not a clue how to begin even looking into setting one up. And like I said, I don't know if I should do it as just one big marathon session, or if I should just break it down into smaller sections. So anybody out there that has any advice or recommendations on how I should do that, just let me know down in the comments. If you liked the video, if you like something that I talked about that we might be doing in the future, let us know. And we'll see you next time here at Bullshit Games.